is John Schwander, also known as the All Graham Gamer, and I'm here with
D-Will.
And Phil.
and we're back with another episode of KZAV. So first off, Phil, you have the AI app? Is that what I'm understanding?
It's kind of up.
It's kind of up.
I mean, it does almost what you want it to, but there's no interaction with the player or anything.
So it just goes through the players, it collide with the player?
It kind of runs into them and pushes them around.
Oh, okay.
So, it makes you fly right now, but that's not...
It makes you fly?
Yeah, if you get them underneath you, it'll push you up in the air.
Oh. Will it be a very high flying, or is it just a little bump?
No, it'll go up forever.
Oh, wow. Okay,
So
don't jump on the AI.
It's a bug, but
No Mario designs for our game.
at least we can start placing AI in the level editor.
That's good. What do you think you'll be able to do next with the AI? How would it act? Think you can get it something where when it hits the player, something happens?
Yeah, that's not too hard. It's more just getting it all set up for what kind of stuff you want to do.
Alright. And when do you think you'll have the bug nailed out of flying forever?
I can do that really quickly, I think. I don't think that one's
Alright.
a difficult one.
So if we wanted to start playing around with the new editor, should we wait a day or?
No, go ahead, you can do it now. You can play stuff. It will
Alright.
work.
I don't know if I want to do another week-long play test and build levels like we did last time. Depends how busy you guys have been.
This week was pretty busy, but it might settle out once we get used to going to classes.
Yeah, 8 a.m. suck.
Yeah, this month's gonna be real busy for me, so don't know how much I'll be able to do, but plan to keep Saturdays free for working on KZAV at least. Alright, so we'll just use the guidelines we had from last week if we did have free time after doing the levels, where you would work on the AI, Dexter would work on the conversations and the further details of Chapter 1, and I'll work on getting the final of the GDD and some schedules drafted for everyone to look at.
Yeah, I guess.
Does it sound good? Does it sound
That's cool.
you can do it? No problem?
You know, I guess my problem is I don't really have anything to do, kind of.
Do you just want more clarification on what the AI should do, or do you need other,
I
like,
mean, I think it's more that
do you want something else?
we don't
well?
have time for me to make a fully functional level editor, so a lot of the events and stuff I have to program in. So I need finalized storylines to program. If that makes sense.
It does. But there's like no way you can make a text box that could be in the editor that we could write in and it would only show up after a trigger.
Yeah, so I was hoping to add some triggers. But I mean, I can do triggers like that, but when you get really specific, like you want a rock to fall down and then a piston to come hit it out at the player, that's something I would want to program, not just for that one
Okay.
instance, not in the evidence or the level editor. So really, anything that happens once, I'd rather
Yeah,
just
it's never
add
used
into the
again.
game, not into the editor.
Okay. Now with an instance like that creating a rolling rock, think we can get some slopes?
Oh yes,
Way to make
I
slopes.
wanted to add edge where you can just draw out objects.
Maybe a triangle too?
I can do that. Triangles.
So an edge to draw out objects? Like a
Yeah, where you can just
pencil?
yeah, pretty much.
Would it be as roughly drawn as it was in the level editor? Like, would it look like a squiggle circle, or would it auto refine them?
Oh, you would have to draw each individual line.
Okay, it would be like
So
the line tool in MS Paint.
yeah,
You click,
you
and it
click
makes
and
a
you
line.
start a new line from that new point.
And then you click again,
Yep.
new line. Okay.
Something like that.
Do you see any detection or collision problems if we hit half the circle in the map to make like a small bump?
No, that's fine. Anything that's static or kinematic set doesn't do any collisions unless it's
Okay.
dynamic object.
So for next week, you want to do the AI and maybe the pencil tool or the line tool?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Think you could also squeeze in the triangle? I don't know how hard that would be.
Or do you want to just do that with drawing edges?
You could do that with drawing edges, but it might be nice to have a quick and dirty, just to do without having to draw the edge all the time.
Sure. I can try to do that too.
That sounds good for the level editor. And then Phil, you're okay, or I mean Dexter, you're okay with just working solely on the level 1, getting some of the dialogue and finer points planned out.
Sure. Why not? Yes. If you want a definite answer, yes.
Okay. Do you think trying to plan this out more in detail, like 2 pages for level 1?
Only 2 pages? It's probably gonna be more.
It could be
than
more,
that.
but yeah. If you can go over.
I'm probably gonna go over.
At least 2 pages of new stuff for level 1 only. To give you some sort of goal you have to work towards.
Gotcha.
Actually, do you want to more like storyboard it? Because every writing we've had has way more detail than we could ever show in the video game. So it might be easier to keep it limited if we do it more as
So like just bullet points of what is important.
like what dialogue is going to be shown or what the scene's going to
Okay.
be. Not so much a
So like
narrative.
sort of like a play script.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I was planning on doing it.
So that sounds good to you, Dexter?
Yeah.
Just a little play script. Okay.
Yes.
I should be able to get a part of the GDD done if I can't do the whole thing. Where are we really lacking right now? For level 1. I mean, we have some rough enemies leveled up. We got objects for and damages for the player and objects to put in the editor or the levels. Militia is kind of part of level 1.
They're not going to be doing anything yet.
Yeah, not until the end. We would have the.
I thought that was only the overworld.
Yeah, it is. So I'm including Act 1. Sorry, not just level 1.
Alright.
I do want to get level 1 done first before we move on to the overworld. Because I want to have all the levels done, then we'll focus on the overworld. So yeah, you're right, we shouldn't worry about the militia yet. If I can't do the GDD, I'll use the AI we have now, or if Phil puts out an update release before Thursday, I'll try to use that build, and I'll try to build a 10 to 15 minute map based on what we made this week, or last week. And that brings up one point I completely forgot about. we don't have a unified vision for speed or jump yet. We all play a little. Every charge level, we play with different speeds, and we figure out what our standard should be.
Yeah.
So you said you used 1 the whole time. That drove me nuts.
Yeah.
It's way too slow. So Dexter, you said 7 was way too fast for you.
Yeah, I thought 7 was too fast too.
Let's cut it even. 4.
4 sounds good.
Alright, we'll work with 4, and for jump, we
28.
have 28.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, I'm gonna write that down. Speed 4, jump 28. Alright, now and then I'll make a 15-minute level, 15-minute level. And one final thing is, we don't know if putting the game on Xbox Live will require us to charge for it, and since our original vision is to release this for free, we'll only release for PC in that case, but we'll look into it and make sure. So all those previous times we were talking about putting it on Xbox Live as well, might not happen.
Yeah.
Just an update.
Everybody has a computer, though.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, I would
But they
think
might have
you
Macs.
have a computer first before you have an Xbox.
Well, they can only watch this on computer, so there's that. Alright, if not, we'll do both, but if not, if they don't charge us, we'll do both. But if that's a handicap we'll have to deal with. If it is the case. But that's something we discussed and we all agreed on, so that's where we are right now. Anything you guys want to add? About any other points?
No?
Sound all good to you, Dex?
Sounds good to me.
Alright, I'll wrap that up. It's Project KZAV, signing off.